Bah, I went to the wrong scene. Hello. Happy Saturday evening. Borida. Wait, no, not Borida. Brynhounder? How do you even say good evening in Welsh? Because it's not Nostar. Nostar is good night. And good night is more of like a... Yeah, but that's more of like a goodbye, isn't it? Because you don't say like good night to someone as like a hello, you know? It's both? Imagine going up to someone and being like, good night. Shemai, Hoyle. Anyway. Good start. Is this... Okay, so for those who may not be here last time, we did a bit more of the desert. We've recruited the desert man after we witnessed a flashback where his current girlfriend sucked some scorpion venom from his tit to save him. Noswaith Da. Okay, Noswaith Da. Noswaith Da. And now he's on our side, and he's helping us through the dungeon. And a good bibbity-bobbity to you too, yeah. Hello, Vector. Hello, Chris. Hello, Mott. Hello, Mike. Hello, Talon. Hello. That's it. Hello. Something's going on up there. It looks like some geek snuck in. Want to go get him? Take it easy, brother. Let's just have a talk with Celis. That poor geek must have a good reason to have come all the way here. You're such a wuss, Skull. Hey, bro, do you speak that human's language? I have no choice. This is our destiny. Let's do it, brother. Yeah. I do not remember this. It's just too... enemies. Okay, I'm just gonna use ranged, because... Oh, we have this guy now. I forgot about that. Wow, someone else with an actual combo. What's his hold thing? Yo, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, but it consumes weapon HP even if you don't hit anything. Okay. Well, let's do this anyway. And they're dead. Let's carry on. Black wind bars the way. If it can be blown away, we could get through. Okay, so this is his thing. Man with stick. Alright. The thing is, I would like to say that they improve on the, like, kind of caricatures or stereotypes or offensive character designs. But there is a character in Rogue Galaxy that I know is basically a tribal woman with huge titums. I was expecting the stick to explode. Honestly, I kind of hate having all of these different doors and stuff. I understand doing it one time to be like as a kind of, you can't progress through the dungeon until you get this character. But then I feel after you've done that one time, you don't need them. You don't need them anymore because it's like, yeah, of course you can get through this door. Why are you forcing me to waste time switching characters and everything? I didn't remember Chronicle having anything bad. I want to say I don't remember anything from Chronicle either. But yeah, Rogue Galaxy basically has a planet entirely of, like, tribal people. I'm gonna give everyone water while we're here. Because fuck you, that's why they do it. Yeah. Looks at Donkey Kong 64. Honestly, I was thinking, like, why... Maybe someone's made a mod for this, you know, to, like, make it better. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they released Donkey Kong 64 recently on the Switch 2 emulator stuff on the N64. And I'm like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, but I don't want to though. Because the mod has made it so much better. Like, the mods for Donkey Kong 64 makes it so much more bearable to play. And I have I have 100 and, like, it's not even 100 and, it's like 101% or 120%. Whatever the maximum is. I have maximum percentage on my original cartridge of that game. I ain't doing it again without mods. No fucking way. I've done my time. And it was broken, apparently. Fixed now. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Donkey Kong 64 is like one of those games that just suffers. I remember it like barely worked in emulators for the longest time. Cool. Why is it all golems? I want to level up his weapon, but it's all golems. You couldn't climb any vines at all when it initially came out? Oh god. That game just has like so many emulation issues. I just remember playing it on like Project 64 way back when. And it would just like constantly just like seize up and crash and stuff. Where does it look like is the best way to go? I think this way, and then I'm probably going to go all the way back anyway. Let me heal. Brr. Do I have... What was it that I needed? Like a cross key or something? This. Key to open the secret path to carry the coffin. I'm tempted to try it, but the last time I went to one, I died horribly because the enemies were ridiculous. I think. Oh, I need a stingy. Let's go. Why not? Alright, everyone, we're about to change our gender in Dark Souls 2. You know, that's something that still bothers me, and they do it even in Elden Ring, is how fucking slow the animations are. For everything that happens in a Dark Souls or Elden Ring game. Like, it'll just be something like your character, like, in a cinematic, like, climbing into a coffin, and it takes them fucking ages to do. It's like everyone moves as if their joints are made of, like, rust. We're gonna have to get him fed up. He's not got much thirst. Attachment bag is full. Can't carry anymore. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to start attaching things. Fuck. Okay, what have we got a lot of? We got a lot of attack. I've attached shit to everything though. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just like delete stuff that I've got too many things of. Okay, leave it at that for now. Oh, at least it didn't like actually empty the chest. That's good. Wow, this game was like beyond its time. It didn't make me waste things. Which does mean that I guess the chests are like pre-assigned when you spawn in the floor. He's a little bit broken. That was very close. He's trying. He is trying. Hi, Anime. How you doing? Just a wee bit. A tad bit. Oh, he's gonna kill me! Uh-oh. Well. Yeah, the girl did go down on his titty, yeah. Well. That's what I get for trying to level up his weapons. I'll never financially recover. To be fair, I've barely been spending money on anything. Like, I just spend it on, like, the weapon powder and the healing items, and that's it. But I know what I'll be spending most of my money on in the second game, and that will be All the fucking materials for the diorama bullshit. Diorama bullshit, yay. I remember I literally, the first time I played Dark Chronicle, I had a really hard time trying to remember all the stuff that I was gonna go buy from, like, the guy on the train to, like, build stuff. So I just started, like, writing it down in the notes section of the instruction booklet. In fact, I could probably grab it now and see if it's still there. If the manual is still there, anyway. Hi, Sonyo. How you doing? Oh, not these fucks. It's Dunk. I love Fusano. You just got to work? Oh no. I haven't watched the live action Lilo and Stitch because I refuse to. In basically any of the live action films I refuse to watch. The animated one? The animated one is good. I watched Aladdin is like one of my favorite classic animated films, and I watched the live action one and I was like, I'm never watching one of these again, ever. Sandbreaker. I'm reading from All Right to Earth. I'm trying to think if I've seen any of them where I actually thought that was alright. I just think they're pointless most of the time. Like, the reason that they make them is just money. They don't say anything. Cruella was high on the alright? Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Animated ones are better than... Well, yeah, obviously, yeah. The Mufasa movie? Nope, haven't seen that. I watched the Beauty and the Beast one, but that's because I worked in the cinema at the time. And I remember thinking, right, well, if there's going to be fucking queues out the fucking door every single day for this goddamn movie, I'm at least going to go see what all the fuss is about. And then I watched it and I was like, that was not great. That was mediocre with a hell of a lot of auto-tune going on. And they didn't make the Beast hot. And I'm like, that's the whole fucking point of the film. And I'm also kind of like, what is the fucking point in making a live-action movie when everything is just going to be CGI animated anyway? Because, like, I'm watching the, like, I remember watching the song where, like, fucking, what's his name? What's her name? Belle. She's, like, got all the, like, they're, like, doing the, like, be our guest, that song. And it's like, you can see that it's just Emma Watson sitting in a chair trying to pretend to react to all of these CGI things dancing around her. And I'm like, what the fuck's the point in making a live-action movie if it's just gonna be fucking CGI animated everywhere anyway? Like, at least do, like, puppets, or, like, animatronics, or something. Because it's like, you may as well have just not made it. It's, like, basically the same as the original, except worse, actually. Yeah, they did the reverse of the animated film. Ow. Everything in this dungeon hurts me. Yeah, like, they could have done a whole, like, Space Jam thing. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have made sense because it's supposed to look real, but it doesn't. It obviously looks CGI animated. I am looking forward to the Coyote vs. Acme film. Especially considering Warner Brothers tried to do all that they could to make sure that film never came out. Where is the tablet? Am I blind? There it is. Blurder. I just don't understand why. I mean, obviously, I know why, because they wanted a tax write-off or something. But I'm like, if you're gonna make the thing, are you gonna pay for something to be made? At least fucking show it. They're like, no. Is that the chief? No, it's that one. Zabo. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a reason that Aladdin's one of my favorite films. Yeah. And for a desert place, they sure seem to have a lot of really nice food around. Attachment bag is full. I don't know what to do. I guess I could sell some shit to this guy. I think it was this guy. Oh my god, that's a lot of endurance. I guess I could put them in storage as well. Yeah, I was sad when they made a character... I wasn't sad that they made a character gay in Beauty and the Beast live action. I was sad that they made the character gay and not be with Gaston. I'm like, come on, it was right there. But then I guess they would have done the whole, but Gaston's the bad guy, and we can't portray a gay person as bad guy. And I'm like, who gives a shit? Gay people can be bad too. In fact, actually, that's the kind of the point of a lot of the older cartoons, is that the villains are always very queer-coded. You got fucking Ursula, who's a drag queen. You got Jafar, who is gay as fuck. Who else? Cruella is basically a diva. You know, they're all like divas, drag queens, or just gay. Scar is gayer than Jafar. Yeah, that's true. Scar is very gay. Maleficent and the Godmothers are just mothers. Maleficent's so she's a diva. Maleficent. She's like what's her fucking name? Oh, I can't remember her name. She sold like a bunch of jewelry like once on TV. She was in not Parks and Rec. Arrested Development. She was like the rival of the old lady in Arrested Development. I can't remember her name. She's a real person. But like, that's basically Maleficent. Liza Minnelli, that's it. Maleficent is just Liza Minnelli. Oh my god. Mamlamley. Yeah, Liza Mamlamley. I thought I saw another chest over here. Mother Gothel, diva. Madame Medusa from Rescuers, I don't know her. Lilo and Stitch, the aliens, gay couple. Gay couple and, like, cross-dressers. Gantu's a big bottom. Ratigan's gay, absolutely. I'm just trying to think of movies now. Ariel, oh well, yeah, Ursula. I didn't watch Princess and the Frog, so I don't know about that one. In fact, from what I understand, that was kind of the problem, is that not a lot of people watched it. But it was a good film. Lady Tremaine? See, that's where I could be persuaded, because she gives the feeling that she doesn't like gay people. She hates any sort of flamboyance. Princess and the Frog is very good in my opinion. I'll have to watch it someday. It was like the last 2D animated film they made, wasn't it? Or like 2D animated princess film, you know? Before they were like, oh, everything must be 3D now, or live action. It's wild that I've seen it and you haven't, yeah. Madam Mim, don't remember her. She's just the crazy one, right? She's a lesbian, for sure. Hi, Victor. Alice in Wonderland? Oh, the Queen of Hearts? Lesbian. Massive lesbian. I'm doing okay. How are you? Attack, fire, holy, and still lots of those things. Let's see what the other swords I have are like. What is this? Thirst. No, why would I want negative status things on my weapons? No. Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2? No, he's not gay. He's straight. I don't know why. I never really thought of him as the villain. I always thought of the real man, the human, the nerd. I always thought of him as the bad guy. Stinky Pete's just like the secondary villain. It's weird, Pixar films don't really give me the whole, like, gay, queer characters as villains thing. It's just like it's the old Disney animated films that do. Because they just had, like, a certain formula that they followed, and the villains were always just, like, really campy. The evil steering wheel? Yeah, see, that doesn't... That's it's just asexual, you know? Also, wasn't it, like, the entire ship AI? It wasn't just a steering wheel. Well, no, actually, no, it was kind of contained to just the steering wheel. The most villainous sexuality of all, yeah. Closest I can think of queer in Pixar would probably be Dory from Finding Nemo. Without having Ellen in mind. No, but not a villain though. I'm talking about the villains. There is no villain in Finding Nemo. It's just the ocean and the people, isn't it? There's no like guy that's just following them and trying to kill them. It's just nature. Dentist's niece? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, she's a kid. I'm not gonna get into that. That was, like the most accurate portrayal of, like, annoying child ever. Especially because the child, like, had no fucking idea about, like, animal safety. Hi, Jackal. How you doing? Dory could be the villain if her memory problems were all made up, though. True. Oh, how is Gex? I love Gex. What's his face from Monsters, Inc? The boss? Or Randall? No, Randall's just a nerd. Gex 3D. It's like the only Gex game I played. I tried the original one, the side-scrolling one, and it was painful. With enough delusions, he can be a gay nerd. True. Oh, well, thank you for the raid, Jackal. I appreciate it. Welcome in. We're just chilling with some Dark Cloud. And we're talking about villains in Disney films that are very either gay or just like really queer coded or just like a diva, you know? Man, fuck this sand. The sand is annoying. It just sucks being any melee character in this game. I remember I tried watching the animated series that takes place after Monsters, Inc. film, and it was not great. The problem I had with it, and the problem that I have with most shows like that, is that the animation quality takes a huge dive. Because obviously it's intended to be made on like a smaller budget by a different studio. But it's like, the whole reason that I watch those films is for the animation. And the story and the characters, but like, the animation is a big part. Yeah, I genuinely just love villains. I don't think like a lot of studios realize that villains can be fun. You can still have a villain as a favorite character and recognize that they're a piece of shit, you know? Like the guy from the Puss in Boots film. Plum Kid. Like, he was a great villain. Clayton and Tarzan, yeah. Jack Horner, yeah. Give me an unsympathetic piece of shit, please. Yeah, yeah. I think they're kind of getting better about that because for the longest time, Pixar was just like trying to do the whole... for so long, so long, Pixar was just doing twist villains, basically. Like, I would say from Toy Story 2 onwards, everything had to be a twist villain, which made it very obvious that when someone was meant to be a villain. And then they tried to do, like, the whole, like, sympathetic villains and stuff like that, and it's just like, nothing wrong with a sympathetic piece of shit. Yeah, true. Second Puss in Boots movie was such a nice surprise when I watched it. It's genuinely a really good film. Sometimes DreamWorks can do a good film. The problem is that when they do a good film, they're then like, oh my god, we need to milk the fuck out of this. Like How to Train Your Dragon. I think How to Train Your Dragon 1 and 2 were decent films. I barely remember anything about the third film. And then they made a TV series, and then and now they're making then they made a live action one, which from what I understand, the live action version of How to Train Your Dragon is basically one-to-one the animated film. Like, the scenes, the camera angles, the characters, the story, it's all just the animated film. Which I'm like, okay, well, at least they didn't, like, change anything. But at the same time, again, I'm like, what was the point, though? Like, there's no point to this except money. No one wanted to sympathize with Cruella de Vil, and yet we got the Cruella movie. Yeah, didn't they try to do that where they, like... she doesn't like the Dalmatians because Dalmatians killed her parents or something like that? And it's like, that's not relatable. The safest bet for a live-action adaptation, but they could have done a little more. Yeah. Evil Dalmatians means you're allowed to wear puppies, yeah. Alfred Molina was easily to typecast as villain when they did the live-action version of Sorcerer's Apprentice. I didn't even know they did that. It's... yeah. Nox from Wakfu is one of my favorite villains. You know what? I never actually watched all of Wakfu. I watched a few episodes in. But I remember, is he like the robot guy or the... I remember like in the first episode, there's like a guy on a bridge who's like made of clocks or something. Gets much better later. Yeah, I think that was my problem with it, is that it starts out strong and then it basically just does nothing for ages. And I was like, oh, okay. Before you had a solid character. I didn't even remember him showing up after that, so I didn't really get very far. He's absolutely a piece of shit, but also sympathetic. Yeah, you can do both. No, it's just the problem with like a lot of modern Disney films is they're just shit, basically. They just don't write good characters anymore. Like, sorry, but you could say that, like, basically every single princess since they started doing 3D is the same character. I mean, you could say that also about the fucking, the old animated shows as well, the animated films, but you look at Rapunzel from Tangled, you know, tomboyish, fights, adventurous, to Moana, tomboyish, adventurous, fights things, to... I didn't watch Frozen, but I'm assuming brown-haired girl is also, like, tomboyish, you know, adventurous, etc. I didn't even watch Wish. I forgot Wish existed. Encanto was good. I liked Encanto. But I think that's just because that was like its own thing, you know? I don't really think of the girl from Encanto as a princess. I just think of her as a well-written character. Play Kingdom Hearts 3 and you can experience all of those movies, yeah. That's right, they really did have Tangled and Frozen in the same game. And it's like, these are basically the same films. Yeah, they really kind of dropped the ball with the Disney worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because people were like, oh my god, they're going to be doing like Pixar films and some of the 3D animated films. And it was just like, oh, these are all just kind of basically the same. In fact, what were the levels that weren't? Hercules? That was like the only... There was like Hercules and... We did get Toy Stories and Monsters, Inc., yeah. But was there any, like, other 2D and films in Big Hero 6? That's not 2D. Hercules, Toy Story, Pirates, Frozen, Tangled, Big Hero 6. Okay, so there was only one world in Kingdom Hearts 3 that was from the, like, classic era. Which I would argue Hercules isn't even really classic era. It's just... It was just 2D animated. Because Hercules came out when I was growing up. They really love Hercules in Kingdom Hearts. Why is Hercules the one that's like in every single game? I dread what they'll do for Kingdom Hearts 4. Honestly, at this point, with what they've shown, I wouldn't be surprised if Kingdom Hearts 4 just entirely takes place within Shibuya. Because they've shown nothing else except fucking Shibuya over and over again. And I'm like, okay, so this either means that they have not developed the rest of the game, or they're still in early stages and they're using Shibuya as, like, the testing grounds, or the game does not go anywhere except Shibuya. And it's just that. It's just weird Tokyo forever. Or Disney hasn't told them what they're allowed to show. Ah, that could be right, yeah. Disney is very controlling. I'm sure people are going to be like, it's going to be Star Wars, and it's going to be Marvel, and it's going to be... I mean, fuck, what else IPs do they have now? Everything. Disney owns everything. Family Guy and The Simpsons. Is it going to be... Are they going to do... Wait. What if they do... What if they do, like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy as Simpsons characters? They're not going to do that. There's no way they'll do that. Because that would be like, they'd have to make them yellow, and then that kind of opens up the door to all sorts of fucking problems. Kingdom Hearts with Deadpool, yeah. Matt Groening has made anime characters before. Yeah, but no, they'd have to be like in the Simpsons world, you know. Anastasia is finally a present. Oh yeah. Futurama. They could do Futurama. People speculating Elemental. Ugh, wasn't that film like shit? Atlantis and Treasure Planet. I would like to see them go back to the classic stuff. Like, I don't give a shit about Star Wars and Marvel. We see all that a lot, everywhere, all the time. Do something different. Emmental, yeah, Emmental cheese. I love Emmental cheese. Did I already go in here? Promo boosters were shit, but the actual movie was really good. That's all I remember people saying is like, oh, the trailers were shit. I remember seeing like the one trailer and I was like, oh, okay, so it's basically what if elements had emotions? It's like, okay. What if Inside Out, but worse? Emoji Movie level, yeah. Oh my god, Emoji Movie. Oh, I worked in the cinema when that came out. And I'll tell you, there was still way more people that went to see that movie than should have. No one should have gone to see that film. I remember popping my head in a couple of times just to, like, check and, like, watch it. And I was like, fucking god, this is awful. Well, if X has emotions pits, it really works well in Pixar's favor, and that's just the realest thing ever for them. Yeah. Game with Sora's absolute massive amount of PTSD. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If they did do an Inside Out world, who would you play as? Would you play as Sora being an emotion in someone else's body? Or would you play as Sora's emotions inside his own body? Feeling the emotion of Sora. Well, Sora has a mum, doesn't he? Like, doesn't she, like, call out to him in, like, the first game or something? Then the island gets raptured. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's meant to be like a whole... I think they didn't really think about it. So I think that after that one scene, they were just like, don't think about it. This world is... Don't think about it. No one has parents. Yeah, like, let's not draw attention to it. Yeah, they go on adventures every day, whatever. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Like one of the only Final Fantasy games I played where, with Hope, who has a mum, and I'm like, oh, and it's like she's like the only parent. Where are the parents in this? I have a mum at the beach. She's in the first village, and she's like, go on your adventure, don't die. And someone mentioned, an NPC in the desert mentioned that he knew my dad, who was like off searching for a sword or something. Attack, MP, fire, wind, a whole bunch of shit. What? It's probably because I didn't say anything for a while and then just burped, so the microphone was like, oh. Do I have a cross? I'll be honest, I'm just kind of scorpion jerky. Oh, Stanton's favorite. Oh, he loves being stabbed by scorpions so much he wants to eat them too. I do have one. I've kind of just been like on autopilot for this dungeon. It's not a great dungeon because like a lot of the enemies are just the golems or the sand thing, and it's like, oh, don't get close to them though because they instantly counterattack and they don't flinch. So ranged characters only, I guess. And then these guys, it's like, oh, but you also can't hit these guys as melee because they explode. Why did that do weapon HP damage after I used the thing? Oh. Why is his weapon takes so much damage? What the fuck? Well, to be honest, I can't really suggest many characters because I haven't played many JRPGs. Persona? You kind of have... I played Persona 4 and Persona 5. You kind of have parents in Persona 4? You have an uncle and a niece, right? And in Persona 5, I don't think you have parents. You never speak to or see them? Yeah. 4 has the parents that sent you to live with your uncle. 5 has parents that send you away for being a bad boy. Yeah. Bad boy. Bonus points for not being a villain. Yeah, I don't know. The problem I have with most JRPGs is that I just get bored. I played Eternal Sonata. I don't remember if there's any parents in that game. Xenoblade. You do have parents? Kind of. Depends on the character. Yeah, I guess not. You have parental figures in those games. Just trying to think of I'm struggling to just think of JRPGs that I've played rather than just JRPGs that have parents in them. What the fuck was that? That's not fair. What about Chrono Trigger? I remember there's a parent that wakes you up in that game. Chrono Trigger? Okay, there we go. That's one. Hi Swoosh, how you doing? Almost all Pokemon Pro tags have mothers. Yeah, and only one has, or one that I know of, has a dad. Been so long since I played Chrono Trigger. I never finished it. I did like the first dungeon, I guess. I started playing Golden Sun. I don't remember if there were parents in that. Or if they died. If they did, they died right at the beginning. Hello, Draco. Welcome in. How you doing? How was your stream? Give you a shout out. Did I hear Golden Sun and parents in one sentence? Yes. We were talking about JRPGs where the characters actually have parents. And bonus points if they don't die or aren't the villain. How was Mass Effect? I love those games. Well, I've only played the first three, but... I haven't played Dark Sun. I've only started the first game. Getting through ME2 now and I love it. Yeah, ME2's great. Is it Dane? Who's it Dane? See, well, this is the problem I'm having, is I've not really played many JRPGs. Oh god, one after the other? I would just love to just play as this guy, honestly. Just kill everything in one hit. Yeah, they have weird animations. Wait, did I not attach anything? I'm pretty sure I attached things, right? It just doesn't show all four for some reason. Colbert, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I may... Okay, leave this for now, I think. I may actually have to stop soon because my tooth has been annoying these last couple of days. It got inflamed from my temporary filling falling out. And it should be fine, but it's acting up again. Which means I need to go take some more ibuprofen. And it's not it's not easy to stream with a toothache because I have to speak and open my mouth and stuff. Let's at least use the Georama stuff that we've try with chronic migraine. No, thank you. No, I need to get these teeth sorted because they are due for root canal treatment, and yeah, it's my fault. I tried to fix the filling by basically like plastering it in with Dentemp. It's like a paste that you can use that hardens, and I tried to like glue it back in. But it just kind of ended up inflaming and irritating things. So, do a stream after the dentist when you're still numb? No, thank you. Don't want to do that either. Boy who lives with Gosuke. There's nothing I can place down. A vowels only stream, yeah. Oh, well, sorry to end early, everyone, and I'm sorry to end when you just raided Draco. But I'm hurting. It's hard, it's difficult. I'm sorry. I'm probably just gonna take my medicine and then, like, sit underneath some warm water. Because I don't know what it is about, like, warm water, but it really helps when it comes to toothache. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Hopefully next stream, it should be better by then. Oh. Alright, let's see who is live. I could raid Light again. He's doing more Dark Cloud, but he's probably going to finish soon because he started before I did. We could say hello to Phantom, Clark, Superman. They are doing a 2-point museum stream. And they're a sweetie bean. Yes, it's the Snaggletooth I have. Yeah. BFG streams just started. Dandy Coo. I know one of those names and I don't think I will. Sorry. Yeah. But thank you for the recommendation. Let's go say hello to Clark, I think. Clark's a good bean. Sorry for the short stream, everyone. Sorry for the raid and run, I guess. I'll be okay. I just need to go lie down, I think, basically. And just take it easy. It's my fault. I shouldn't have started stream for knowing full well that I have a bit of a toothache going on. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you again soon. Look after yourselves. Lots of love. Big smooches. Goodbye, everyone. Bye.